Hello, Loup Power District employees, retirees, family, and friends, and welcome to the November 2019 edition of Canal Chronicles. As I look outside and I see the snow falling before the Thanksgiving Day holiday, I often wonder about how weather will affect our employees. Will they remain safe during their jobs, and what will happen to everybody else as they travel to see their families on this Thanksgiving Day weekend. And I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to everyone as we go in to this edition of Canal Chronicles. At the board meeting this month, the board elected a new slate of officers for the year 2020. Chris Langemeyer from Schuyler will be the new board chairman for 2020, and we look forward to working with Chris to develop his board committees for 2020, as well as the plan of work that he wants to attack during the new year. We have a lot of exciting things coming up at the district during 2020, and we look forward to working with Director Langemeyer in regards to the plan of work and where we move forward with. The board heard an update from management regarding both the damage from the storm event in mid-March, as well as the hydroelectric relicensing and other water issues. With regard to the storm damage, repairs continue at a very brisk pace as the district shores up some of the breaches along the canal and begins work on the wing wall at the intake structure. The wing wall at the intake structure work will begin shortly, as we plan on having a pre-construction meeting with the winning bidder early next week. Once we have that meeting, we will help and work to design the cofferdam and decide how we will move forward with that work, given the impending weather conditions that are going to be ongoing at the district in December and January. With regards to the hydroelectric license, the district continues to wait on FERC, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, to respond to letters filed by both the United States Fish and Wildlife Service and the district regarding moving forward on negotiations that had started late last year. Once we hear back from FERC regarding these letters, the district plans and hopes to have a meeting with all parties to discuss about issues that are still being affected by the license and looks for ways to reach settlement on all of these issues, which are mostly the flow issues contained within the license. District management provided the board with an update on the service center and the new service center at the Energy Triangle addition. The service center is almost completed, as water and sewer to the new service center are in place, and we're ready to start moving certain pieces of equipment into the new service center. Obviously, the piece that's missing yet is the roadway into the service center from Lost Creek Parkway, and that is still being worked on as we speak, and will probably be worked on during the month of December. Hopefully, weather conditions will allow us to move in early January, as we had anticipated and informed the employees. However, this roadway work will really determine the final move-in date. Additionally, the fencing around the new service center has to be completed, and there's some grading work around that will have to be done before the fencing can be put into place, as well as the surveillance and security measures that the district is planning on putting in place for all employees and guests that come to the new service center. We're excited about the progress that's being made, and we hope to be able to move in as quickly as possible. But again, the weather will have a lot to determine with regard to this move-in date. The board unanimously accepted the professional retail operations agreement and franchise with both the Village of Belgrade and the City of St. Edward at the board meeting. Both the Village of Belgrade and the City of St. Edward voted unanimously at their board and city council meetings to approve the pro agreements in early November, and the board also agreed to this. We're excited about our continuing relationship with both Belgrade and St. Edward, and we look forward to serving them in the years to come. District management provided the board with a comparison of the 2018 revenue per kilowatt hours, which is based upon a report that's provided to the district from the American Public Power Association. The district uses this report to reflect its competitiveness amongst other utilities in Nebraska, as well as other utilities across the United States. The district is ninth lowest out of approximately 160 utilities within the state of Nebraska in overall revenue per kilowatt hour, And in the United States, we're in the bottom 10% of all utilities. This is a statistic that management is excited about, and we continue to strive to stay in the lower 10% overall within the United States. Overall, our electric rates are approximately 25% below the national average and approximately 12.5% below the Nebraska average. The district will continue to work to keep our rates and our revenue per kilowatt hour low so that our customers may enjoy the benefits of these low rates as we move into the future and the given uncertainties that are occurring in the electric utility industry. The board approved management's recommendation regarding the 2020 construction and operations budget. Last week, on November 19th, the Finance and Budget Committee, as well as the rest of the board, met to discuss and go through the 2020 construction budget and the 2020 operations budget. The district's construction budget is considerably less than it's been in the last couple of years at approximately $5.4 million. On the operations side of things, the district plans on no base rate increase in 2020 for all of our customers. This is something we're proud to announce at this point in time, and we look forward to working with our customers on keeping our rates low into the future. This has always been a concern of the board, and especially given the damages that occurred in mid-March, we're excited to announce that we're able to keep rates level for 2020. The board also approved a resolution this month congratulating David Bell on his upcoming retirement. David, as you know, is our Vice President of Marketing and Development and has been a 20-year employee of the district. David has really taken the development and marketing department and made it something special in his 20 years as an employee of the district. And although we're sad to see David leave, we hope that he enjoys the fruits of his retirement and really enjoys himself as he moves forward in his own life. David took over for Dwayne Smith back in 1999, and the development and marketing department had gone a long way under Dwayne's leadership, and David took that and really remolded it into his own focus and took it into a whole different level. David, we will miss you, and we look forward to seeing you around town in the future as we go forward. The district board approved increases to the district's property, automobile, and excess liability insurance coverages for 2020. The district's property insurance coverage increased greatly from last year due to certain companies getting out of the insurance business and other factors associating property insurance in the electric utility industry, including additional claims filed by the district as a result of the mid-March storm event. Although concerning about these increases, the district is working hard to keep our property insurance rates low, as well as our automobile and excess liability insurance rates low. We hope that this will continue in the future, and we will continue to work with our insurance carriers and others regarding these insurance rates to maintain levels that we believe are appropriate for the district. The district's Chief Financial Officer, Walt Williams, provided an update to the board on the October financial situation of the district. Overall, October was a fairly normal month for the district, although we were substantially reduced on our revenue from the hydroelectric system due to the damage from the mid-March storm event, as well as other factors that have gone into the hydroelectric system. Despite the reduced revenue from the hydroelectric system, we had an overall good month and only finished with a deficit of about $300,000 for the month of October. This just shows that employees are working very, very hard in other areas of the district to make up for the known decreases in hydroelectric revenue that have occurred during 2019. Well, that brings an end to this month's edition of the Canal Chronicles. Again, as we come upon the Thanksgiving and the holiday season, I do want to wish everyone a happy and joyous holiday season, as well as a great Thanksgiving. Again, I'll be back again before Christmas to wish everybody a happy Christmas and New Year's celebration, as our board meeting will be on Thursday, December 19th this year for the December board meeting. I've enjoyed doing these Canal Chronicles, and I look forward to continuing to work with all of the representatives at Loup Power District to make these a benefit for all of our employees, our retirees, and others who view these and find the information useful to them. With that, and until next month, be happy and stay safe.